Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to see if Team Understudy has what it takes to step into the spotlight and shine, or if it's time to find a theater manager and demand a refund in XCOM 2. I'm feeling like maybe we're in refund territory here, because as much as I hate to say it, when Demi Moore and Jamie Lee Curtis are carrying the show, either you're watching something truly terrible, or McG convinced a movie studio that the time was ripe for another Charlie's Angels reboot somehow. The latter seems really unlikely, and actually having said that, yes, it seems unlikely, but also, I suppose those two conditions are really the same, because either way, you're watching something truly terrible. If it's a Charlie's Angels reboot, truly terrible, or if it's a terrible thing with Jamie Lee Curtis, it's terrible either way. But I digress, and as terrible as it sounds, Jamie Lee and Demi Moore are really the only reason we're still in this mission at all.
Oh, is that a fact, Pete? What about old Sylvester Stallone, the man who snuck in with his skills to put the hack on the distress beacon and shut that shit down? What about me, Pete? Come on, man. I shut it down like Trump on Clinton.
Okay, now, that may be... Is it too soon for that? Too soon?
I don't think it's too soon, but also, you're not giving any credit to my hard-won University of Phoenix Online skills, Pete. Not only did I shut down that beacon, but I finished my degree in only 18 months while still working full-time, and I think maybe that merits some attention.
I don't know. Sly. I suppose I'll give you 50% of the credit, but at best, 50% of the credit is the best you're going to get, and that still means you're 50% of a boat anchor like the rest of this team. Old Dusty Bottom Schwarzenegger here is really still loading us down quite a bit. Yes, I am sorry, Pete. It is not been a good mission for Arnold. I still blame flabby flaps of skin on the arms, but I promise I will hit the gym soon and we will address the flabbiness. I'm not sold. I've heard that song and dance before. It's just another excuse to not get it done, Schwarzenegger. Speaking of get it done, we still got a lot of mission left to go here. And there's our old friend, the chrysalid lady. So now that we know where these guys are, I think maybe we just take a moment. Let's reload, rearm, and let these guys... Maybe we can get them to wander into an Overwatch trap. So how close can we get without getting spotted? Can we get a little closer? Both of these tiles are safe. What if we set up and see if we can get these guys to patrol towards us? Jamie Lee Curtis could pop them now. Admittedly, that would be useful, but I think we're going to have her steady her weapon. And if we can't get him activated, that'll be our first move next turn. We'll just have Jamie Lee go ahead and take shots. The team will be closer. We'll be in a better overall ambush position. Harrison Ford will be ready to contribute. Yeah, told you, Pete. I'm not contributing anymore. This is it. Harrison Ford's been contributing enough. You know what I'm doing from now on, Pete? I told you. Harrison Ford, I'm phoning it in. Even, you know, I say that, but Harrison Ford phoned it in. And don't you think even phoning it in, Harrison Ford is still better than, like, your average person really trying? Harrison Ford's phoning it in is so damn good. It's still better than... Harrison Ford phoning it in is still better than most people on their best day. Overwatch here. Let's see how these enemies react. Okay, they're coming at us. As long as they don't blow Bruce Willis's cover, that's really all I care about. And hey, free Overwatch. Well, 2 damage because Arnie missed. Dane Judi Dench. She stood but could not quite deliver. Oh man, it looks like Bruce's cover is going to get blown if these guys get another reaction move, which they did. That's very bad. Don't blow my cover though, dog. Somebody kill that man. The chrysalid has decided to Kool-Aid man its way through the spaceship.
Yeah, see, Pete, it's not just the University of Phoenix Online and the dedicated hacking skills that are getting the job done, but Bruce Willis up there scouting, and Sylvester Stallone is also putting bitches in the ground. You see that shot, Pete? Beautiful.
71% chance on this heavy grenadier. I don't really feel like we need that heavy grenadier to take a shot. We've got people with stocks. Stocks mean that man is dead, hit or miss. And Jamie Lee Curtis, what can you do here? Bruce Willis cannot currently move while that unit is alive. We do have a guaranteed hit on the chrysalid. Look at all these bonuses. Let's go ahead and take the shot. 8 damage is 8 damage. Most of this is going to penetrate armor as well. Ooh, 10 damage. Once again, Jamie Lee Curtis is... How could she possibly be carrying the mission? The snipers are so bad. They're so bad. Okay, so Arnold. I think we have you back up. I have like 85% of a plan here. My goal is to just get far enough away from this chrysalid that we can't see it so that it can't shoot at us. Arnold, this doesn't matter, hit or miss. This guy's dead. Oh, did you see that, Pete? Arnold managed to hit on a moment when a hit is completely irrelevant. I am like the Alex Rodriguez of XCOM. So if we can't get to this guy in a single dash, he can't get to us. So everybody needs to be behind William Shatner at the end of this turn. I think we can pull that off. Now, I do fully expect this chrysalid monstrosity to have lightning reflexes. To me, that's not far enough back. And I do want you near the pile in case this thing comes in. I wouldn't mind getting some close encounters freebies. Willie Schatz, you're just going to stand where you are and be on Overwatch. Dane Judy Dench, I'm going to back you up over here. And now you can't see the chrysalid anymore. That's exactly what we're rooting for. Stallone, why don't you reload? If Bruce Willis moves, he gets spotted. That's sort of horse shit. Alright, well that's fine. I got a plan then. So, first things first, we throw our axe at this chrysalid. That's a freebie, doesn't count. What did we get out of it? 2 damage. Well, admittedly, 2 damage is not great. But it is something. Bruce is now revealed, but the revealing part of Bruce, not really a problem. Because we're just going to have him run over here to cover. Then he's going to dive into a shadow. He's going to disappear from the alien's vision, sort of the way he's disappeared from the vision of every director in Hollywood. Being in Live Free or Die Hard will fucking do that to you, Bruce, so I'm sorry. Truth hurts, buddy, I know. So here comes the chrysalid, phasing through terrain. Willie Schatz opens up. 8 damage and the shred. The shred is so important. Our first 2 hits got rid of all its armor. This is beautiful.
You know what else is beautiful? Sylvester Stallone hitting that shot. Goddamn moment of pure XCOM clarity, and then Harrison Ford missing. Oh, no, never mind. Did 12 damage.
Close encounters. She got him. Demi Moore. With the clutch butt plug stop. Oh, that was perfect. I'm a little confused right now because one of my plans actually worked. I don't normally get to be Hannibal Smith. It's not me chewing on a really soggy, disgusting, cheap-ass cigar saying, I love it when a plan comes together. Because usually my plans fall apart like bread in the rain. But this time, so good. Okay, so this turn we're gonna take a moment then. We're going full R&R mode here. It's rest, relaxation, reload. Which technically I suppose is RR and R mode. Jamie Lee, you've been doing good work from on top of this hill. I don't really see any particularly compelling reason to move you. Just have you steady your weapon. My goal is to not go anywhere until we figure out where this last pod is, because it does contain a gatekeeper. It's important to note. Everybody did such a good job with that Overwatch. Now I'm convinced that this entire mission is only going to end in tragedy because something went right. This is the way my life works. If things are going on like a streak and you'd be like, oh, things are going well. It's only like, the doom is just dangling above my head. I don't notice the sword of Damocles until I'll be like, man, things are really going quite nicely. It's been, I've had a good run lately. And that's when the sword's like, oh, yeah, you forgot we were here, Pete. Well, the doom of Damocles, here it comes. It's going to fall, descend upon your skull, just like Harry Dresden. That was the worst Jim Butcher reference of all time. Although Harry did once labor under the doom of Damocles, and that's what they actually called it. So our goal here is to have Bruce Willis just try and find this last pod. I'm not going anywhere until we figure out where this gatekeeper is. Ain't nobody moving until the gatekeeper has been located, discovered, and revealed. And it seems only fitting. I mean, this is technically the Sigourney Boom Boom Weaver Memorial Mission. Isn't it right that we should find the gatekeeper? She was the keymaster. Or wait, was she the keymaster or was Rick Moranis the keymaster? Sigourney Weaver, I suppose, would be the gatekeeper. I mean, Rick Moranis did arguably have the dick in that relationship. Okay, so these guys they're either inside the ship or they're on the other side of the ship. If we could get somebody who was really fast close enough, we could just tell by what squares we could and could not stand upon. Bruce Willis, are you that quick? Okay, so they're definitely in here then. Yeah, otherwise we should be able to stand in any of those tiles. Okay, so they're in this room. How do we set up an we really need to get vision on them though. Okay, so Bruce, you're gonna move to here, and that's it for this turn. Are you the gatekeeper? I am the keymaster. Let's do it for Sigourney, team. Hashtag do it for Sigourney. Hashtag I'd still do Sigourney even though she's 67, because damn, for an older woman, she's still got it going on. Plus, I'm never going to forget the panty scene where she climbs into the spacesuit in Aliens, no matter how old I get. That one, oh, that one's burned right in Perfidious Pete's brain. And not in the you walked in on your parents having sex way either. It's burned in there in the good way. It's like the, yeah, that one's seared in there because, man, it was awesome moment. So if these guys are in here, I kind of want my best shooters, I think, up here. Dame Judi Dench is definitely one of our best shooters. Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, you've been doing such good work from this hilltop position. I am not inclined to move you. Just dig in there Bob Lee Swagger style and get ready to do some additional good work for us. What I'd love to do is figure out a way to draw these enemies back into an Overwatch trap. It may take us a couple turns here to fully get it done. And to me, I kind of feel like maybe we just have you over here doing that whole butt plug maneuver. It worked really good. The Demi Moore butt plug maneuver, I like to call it. Willie Schatz, I just want you to wrap around here. So let's make sure everybody has ammo and is on Overwatch, because I don't want to open this door just in case somehow opening the door does reveal Bruce Willis. We've already, on this mission, opened a couple doors that didn't blow our cover, and I'm going to be willing to gamble that we can do it again. See, Harrison Ford was down a couple bullets. Can't have Harrison Ford down ammo. Harrison Ford's really starting to do pretty respectable damage with some of his ranger abilities, too. We're almost certainly going to get spotted if we move Sylvester Stallone up there. So let's open this door. We don't have vision to the enemy? How? No, no. They're there. Suddenly we can see them. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I was going to be really pissed off for a minute because I was like, there's no way we can't see those. We have to be able to see those guys. So we bring Bruce around over here. He still has vision to several of the enemies. He's not revealed. There we go. So maybe we just wait until we can get things lined up and give Jamie Lee Curtis a squad sight shot. I think we just put Bruce on Overwatch. Sylvester Stallone, how close can you get? Yeah, I mean, you're going to get spotted on this run, right? Yeah, you're definitely going to get spotted. What about here? Game says that move is safe. No, because it's like adjacent to a tile that you can be seen from, and I think that might actually pop. This is one of those scenarios where I'm not going to trust the game. I don't believe it. Overwatch Demi? Can you be... I mean, it says this is safe. Now, I've been burned too many times by this. One of those tiles along that run is going to reveal her. I'm not moving anybody until Jamie Lee Curtis can get into a position where she can get a squad sight shot. That's it. That's how we're activating this pod. We're going to let Jamie Lee give him a little probiotic health from really, really far away with a steadied squad sight shot. The rest of the team's just going to be over here overwatching. Mrs. Kuchar. Okay, Jamie Lee, you got a shot from where you're at? She does. It's a terrible shot. But it is a shot. You know what? I'm not taking this one. I am going to steady the weapon. Then we get ready. Everybody just leaps from the ambuscade. Then we start drilling them. Stallone, Bruce. I want to see how these guys react before I take a turn. Maybe we have a better shot now because we don't have to shoot at the gatekeeper. All right, Jamie Lee. Nope, it's still at the gatekeeper. I don't want to use my precise shot on the trigger shot, so let's just pull this. Hit or miss, we've got our pod active. Beautiful shot from Jamie Lee, 7 damage. Yeah, how you feeling now, gatekeeper? Come get some, dog. I see you back there pokeballing. Now he's going to pokeball and Kool-Aid Man. He's doubling up on the named maneuvers. Willie Schatz is about to shat upon you. So we're going to take our first shot as a regular shot. This will activate Traverse Fire. Really, all I'm worried about here is getting this guy's armor shredded. So worried about getting the armor shredded that, in fact, I may not follow up with the chain. Well, what's the hit percentage here on the chain shot? Double 73s. If we go double 73s, if these both hit, it kills him. Come on, Pete. You're taking too long to make a decision, and I am the one who is known for dramatic pauses. Okay, fine. Take the chain shot. Okay. Perfect. Whiffing the first shot. Exactly what I had hoped to see. Well, then, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, Harrison Ford, what can you do? You can hit the gatekeeper twice almost with perfect clarity. You also have a really good shot at that grenadier, which will kill him. And a rocket. Okay, you've got our follow-up shots. Dane Judi Dench, you can only see one elite trooper. Well, that's hot garbage. Stallone?
Hey, you know what I was thinking, Pete? What about sending old Sylvester Stallone there on the old end around with a little uppercut action? I could go in there and uppercut a punk ass, Pete. It's been a long time since Sylvester Stallone has had a good opportunity to uppercut a punk ass, and I gotta say, I kind of been missing it.
We could also run and gun to here and shotgun the holy living shit out of a couple of these people. Or we could just run and gun in, stand in this tile, and double tap the gatekeeper. Another plan which I definitely don't hate. Demi Moore, show me your guns, girl. And I'm not talking about your breasts, because I don't need to see what's lurking in your armpits, which is where your breasts have migrated to these days. That surgery was, you know, it was good for your career early, but coming on late in the late game, it was, oh, never mind. Your chance to hit this guy is absolutely abominable. Well, we can get 171 or we can get 256s. Mathematically, 256s is more likely to produce a single hit. He says as he misses both. Nope. Oh, and there it is. Demi Moore with another execution. Holy shit pickles. The woman is unbelievably deadly. What are you talking about? The skies are quiet, Bradford. They've been quiet for a while. Those guys have been dead for an eternity. Well, Harrison Ford definitely is going to kill this man now that he's standing out in the open. Demi Moore with her execution rifle. She's the new... Dare I even say it? Demi Moore seems like the new Steve Irwin. That was a hell of a shot from Harrison Ford there, too. Just 12 damage right in the old snot locker. We could feed Dane Judi Dench a kill, but honestly, I kind of feel like Bruce Willis has earned this one more than anybody else. Bruce, do your thing. You and Demi Moore get to close the show here. The Bruce and Demi, just like it was back in the mid-90s when the world was a more innocent place and you two were still together, and we thought that the Hollywood power couple was a thing that could actually work. Remember those days back when you took a team of shitbox understudies and then they pull off a flawlessly executed mission against a pretty overwhelming force?
Yeah, and you got to make a cheap joke about the fact that Sylvester Stallone likes to suck dick with the Operation Smoking Sword.
Well, you said it, not me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because there totally isn't.
I know, Pete. Hey, don't you judge a man. They always say, don't judge a man until you walk a mile in his shoes. Well, you know what Sylvester Stallone always says? Don't judge a man until you've sucked the same mile of dick.
Kiss your grandmother with that mouth, Sylvester Stallone.
Granny has sucked a lot of dick in her day, too. Nothing wrong with that. Granny likes to fuck.
Every time you open your mouth, Sylvester Stallone, the things that come out of it just get more and more horrible. I'm going to just stop talking to you.
Yeah, well, you do whatever you want, people. The University of Phoenix Online has got my back.
Any chance for a plug, huh?
You know what, Pete? That's what they pay me for.
So Operation Smoking Sword, oh man, that went really well. We did two things that worked on the same mission. What the hell are the odds that that two of my plans would come together at the same time? This is fucking unforeseen territory. I came up with two plans and they both worked. Is it possible that I'm actually starting to understand XCOM? Or was I just like Powerball winning ticket levels of lucky there? Yeah, you blew all of your luck on one mission, Pete. You definitely should not have played XCOM today, and instead you should have gone to a gas station and purchased a ticket because you could be several $100 million richer. And instead, what did you get? Well, you got a flawless mission with the scrub team in XCOM. Seems like a pretty poor trade. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's the way luck works, though. We don't get to choose when it gets employed. 8.97 average damage per attack is pretty respectable. Most under fire, the Mimic Beacon Decoy. I think the only unit that got shot at, and we used that Mimic Beacon to really good effect. Now that I think about it, we sort of had 3 plans that came together. The Mimic Beacon plan worked perfectly as well. We got that Viper Serpents. It let us kill that Greater Archon, or whatever the hell that guy with the black armor who looked all badass and dangerous was. Average cover bonus, we never missed a shot. I beg to differ once again with the whole successful shot percentage, because we very definitely missed shots in that mission. There was a first shot of a chain shot, or the second shot of a chain shot that missed, I'm pretty sure, and I believe Demi Moore also missed a couple reaction shots, if I recall. Overwatch does not count in that percentage, by the way. That's one of the reasons. But the other one was just a straight up miss on our turn. Definitely one that should have counted.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them.
Yeah, well, Bruce Willis rolling out there in his skull and crossbones armor. That's what hit him. We have our own Hollywood power couple here. And Demi Moore's got a 3-to-1 kill to mission ratio. And I think at least 3 of those 9 kills, fully a third of her kills, have been on those 5% execution shots. Demi Moore is unstoppable. We got to get her a better repeater is what we got to do. Dusty Bottom Schwarzenegger didn't embarrass himself. He's 5-to-8, so almost 2-to-1. Arnold Schwarzenegger's kill to mission ratio is low, but crawling around in ducks is what Bruce Willis does best. We bring Bruce Willis along for the comic relief and the dank intel that he brings, not necessarily his killing power. Willie Schatz rolling at exactly 2-to-1, which is acceptable. Jamie Lee Curtis is sort of underperforming a little bit. Harrison Ford is goddamn lights out. Did anybody, no promotions on that? How did we not pick up a single promotion there? All right, that's real disappointing. We recovered a chrysalid corpse. So the giant chrysalid queen, and what do we get? We get like 5 credits that we technically don't really need. Picked up 172 alloys, 98 Illyrium crystals, also 223 supplies, and 40 intel. The intel I believe we got from a hack.
Thanks to the University of Phoenix Online. Never forget.
Gatekeeper shell. That's okay. Some good research opportunities here with the Gatekeeper shell. We can begin the enhanced psionic facility, and our psi facility really needs to be coming online very shortly because Roger Moore's been on the team the entire duration of his career, and we have yet to send him on a single mission. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for him. I want 00 Psyker. That's what I want. How come there isn't a 00 Psyker? You know what, Jervis Johnson? I really feel like you and Gav Thorpe dropped the ball on that. There should definitely be a James Bond character. You got Cypher. He's the outlaw Josie Wales. Where's my James Bond of the 40K universe? And couldn't he be a Psyker, and then you could call him 00 Psyker? That'd be badass, man. Working for the Queen? Come on. You dropped the ball in this. I need a James Bond special character. Put him in a White Dwarf. I don't care. I do care, though, that this mission is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us, and we will finish our psionics facility probably next episode since it's only a day away, like Little Orphan Annie. Psionics, psionics, you're only a day away. And now that I've traumatized you with my singing, and also Little Orphan Annie, because you know Daddy Warbucks was up to no good. Who adopts a young girl if not for nefarious purposes? Oh, that rich billionaire adopted a young girl. I'm getting kind of a Jerry Seinfeld feel from Daddy Warbucks. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of the dankest Daddy Warbucks references of all time, you might consider dropping a like down in the comments section. Of course, support really does mean a lot. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.